If we think about I guess the big three, and we put Amazon's shopping business aside and think about Amazon, Microsoft, and Google, and sort of the cloud hosting that all of you offer, and the sort of different services that each offers today, and sort of the advantages of each of them. Love to kind of hear your thoughts on how you think things look today, and also will play out in the future.
Yeah, look, I'm not here to sort of sell Google versus Amazon Web Services or anything, but I think there's obviously been a shift which I didn't talk about in my sort of three big trends, which is cloud computing. Everything we do is based in the cloud, right? We run our company on our own products, and so Gmail and search and docs and video sharing is all kind of cloud-based. And I think Amazon led the way really by recognizing the business opportunity of taking their infrastructure and selling it off to others, and it's been a really successful business. We do the same, Microsoft and others do the same. And I think, what does it do? Typically what it does, first of all, is it just takes a relatively specialist service away from having to be a part of everybody's IT. It's a bit like in the early days of electricity, companies would have like a vice president of electricity because it was sort of new and it could kill you. And many companies had that sort of thing around sort of IT and storage and everything else. It's crazy to not have somebody who runs this as their business to do this for you. But I think more than that, what I find is the demand we get now for our compute platform and cloud services is enormous, because people are realizing not just that it's cheaper, but actually that they can move faster as a result of it. It's more resilient. But we also bring to market a whole bunch of the machine learning capabilities that we've built ourselves. So you can actually get smarter tools that are moving faster as a result of that. So it actually changes the dynamic of how you operate as a business. So I think it's very exciting. I think it means a real transformation in IT. I think one of the challenges in the sort of pace of change is that the small pure play companies are just doing this because why would you invest in having an IT department? But if you're a big company, I'm on the board of Sainsbury's, a big retailer, right? You do not want your trillions of transactions a year to kind of be turned over because you've made a mistake in the IT infrastructure. So there's big stakes for some of those players. But I think in the medium term, we'll see that shift happening for everybody, because you need to be able to move faster, collaborate better, benefit from the best technology. And if you're not in the technology business, you shouldn't be inventing your own stuff.
Got it. Sometimes in the financial industry, people will say that they feel like they want to have the data on their servers and they want to have installed software on their computers. But we have seen that happening less and less over time.
Yeah, I think the finance industry tends to have been the slowest to move. And I think there's a couple of reasons. One is the sort of perception of being heavily regulated, and secondly, the perception of having very expensive legacy systems. And I sort of get that. And I think if you look at a market like the UK, you've got a whole bunch of fintech new entrants coming in, feeling less encumbered by all of those things, and I think that will ultimately lead to an acceleration of innovation. So.
Got it. Cool.